Hello. Uh, I am going to be giving a speech on electric currency. My subtopic is attention to the internet not working and cards malfunctioning. So I want to start by saying, although many people see electronic currency as a convenience, I see it as a catastrophe waiting to happen. So let's dive into the what ifs of the scenario of a cashless society before we completely throw it out of the window. I would like you to ask yourselves, do you get any internet anywhere you go or everywhere you go? Because I know I don't. I live in a small country town in the middle of Texas and we hardly get cell phone service, much less internet everywhere we go. For the United States to live in a total cashless society, we would all have to have access to the internet all the time for money transfers, anything of that sort, checking your bank account, see how much money you have in there, and anything of that sort. With that being said, what happens if an electric shortage was to happen? You wouldn't be able to buy anything such as necessities and different things of that sort. According to Camille Ryan in the American Community Survey, only 81% of the US population in 2016 had internet in their homes. So, what about the other 19%? That's 61,618,902 people without internet, and they would not be able to buy the necessities of life, and our economy would crumble at that. Only can some people not afford internet, there are still places in the US that do not have access to the internet. In fact, the Federal Communications Commission stated that 19 million Americans living in rural areas don't have access to internet. If that's still not enough, let's look at the homeless population. There are more than likely not going to be counted in these statistics because they go off of them having homes and their address and if they have internet there or not. So on the National Alliance to End Homeless website, they counted as many as 567,715 people are homeless in the United States right now. That is 7 out of 10,000 people. Do you think they have internet? Because I know they don't. Now that we've talked about the internet issues, I would like to move your focus on cards malfunctioning. Who has ever gone to the store to get groceries and your basket's full just to get up to the register and your card not work? I have. Or go out of town and your bank think it's fraud and you're not going to be able to purchase anything. I have. There are several reasons as to why cards can be declined or malfunction. Here are a few that I've chose to talk about from financialwolves.com. The most obvious reason would be insufficient funds. But how do you check your bank account if you don't have access to the internet? Perhaps you use the incorrect PIN. If you're a person with memory issues or have a mental health issue, it could render your capability to purchase merchandise. Let's say you reached your daily withdrawal limit, but the banks close at 5 and it's Saturday, and you need your medicine from the pharmacy. You would be a sitting duck. Maybe you forgot to renew your card and your card expired. I know at my bank, it can take up to 7 days to get one in the mail. For people who use bigger banks, they sometimes have technical issues such as transaction overload and aren't able to process all the transactions that are coming in at one time. So your card will be declined. These are very big issues when you think about going completely cashless. And we all play a huge role in our economy to make such a drastic change in the way we use money isn't always beneficial to everyone. Yes, it might be a convenience to you, but think of the next person who is struggling or rural communities who barely get by as it is. A lot of these people depend on cash. Let's think of America as a whole and not just individual comfort when it comes to making such an extreme change in our financial system. Thank you.